Uh, so, recording started. Hello again. I don't know why I'm recording this again, but anyway. Uh, so, developer of console itself, I contacted him about situation with rectangle. If you don't remember, I was trying to make like score counter by using a rectangle, but I couldn't make it working. So he said that problem could be with rectangles having the y position in both argument 2 and argument 4. I was expecting it, like, since it's on same y coordinate, it will just like draw like a line, but I don't know. Yeah, I was expecting it to draw like a line or something like this. So we can try to fix it. This is knowledge. This is function which draws or score counter or something like this. So RCT 0, and we change y position to 64 this time. Second y position. We save it. I'm not recording system sounds because I noticed that when you load ini files in Windows it makes annoying loud sound. But yeah, just don't remember that sounds are actually there. So yep. So do it work now? Yep, it works. Look. Yeah, good. Just wait a minute. You know what I will do? I will move it up a bit so it doesn't get to the border so close. Yep, I think it will be better now. Wait, did I something wrong? Oh, I changed the PPX, right. I need to get a bit of score. Yep, it works fine now. So, and also, I had a suggestion like to make flash or something when you pick up Apple or something. I don't know what is it. So, I think this is pretty simple. What we do here is we do another check with collision, like this, and when it happens, we just draw a rectangle from 0 and 0 to 78, as I remember, and until 64. Let me check. I don't remember screen size. 72, 72, and yep. So we just do it like this. Let's edit lines a bit. And since I don't have much to tell at this point, I also thought about making another small game for it, like for experiment. So what I have in mind, I could talk about like various stuff, I think. Wait, did I do something wrong? Probably. Did I it at all? Wait. Yeah, coordinates are fine. I probably messed up again something. My only guess is that it draws like for really one single frame, and we can see it at this time. So the only idea I have is we make another. Is that we make another. Give me the paper. I write down my variables here. So we will have FLS variable standing for flash, and let's get out this line. It's pretty good anyway. So instead of just drawing a rectangle, we set this variable to something big, like maybe 10, like 10 frames, and then we if FLS is greater than 0, it means that flash is ongoing, and in this case we draw a rectangle across the whole board, and after this we reduce FLS. Sub, I think, I don't remember. Let me check. I think sub. Yep. And maybe this will work. You know, maybe you had question like why I worry about lines number so much, because I already had issue with them, with number line. I was trying to make input, like test input, and it was not working because I did mistake with lines. So let's check out now. I suppose it's my talent to constantly fuck up things. Let's check out again. So we have FLS variable, and if FLS is greater than 0, maybe we should pick a greater number for it. I think it's just my talent to fuck up things. I really don't know. Yeah, line seems fine. I'm dumb. Give me a second. If we pick FLS, I also have like interesting question, like how negative numbers here exist. Like by default FLS is 0, and what happens when we try to subtract 1 from it? Like, does it overflow? If it overflows, doesn't it mean that it will show this for a long time? Or does it nothing? Or does it really make negative number? I'm not sure you can make negative numbers, like Manuel didn't say anything about them. Like, just it says each argument should be 3 numbers or characters long, and like I didn't saw anything about negative numbers. Maybe example have them, but yeah, I really doubt. So I don't know what happens here. Let's try again. Maybe we saving to wrong file or something? No. Okay. So no, it doesn't show anything. I don't know why. Probably another stupid mistake. If FLS is maybe I messed up here something. What about if argument 1 is greater than argument 2? Like if FLS is greater than 0, draw rectangle, or else we subtract FLS. What if we don't subtract it? Like maybe yeah, it's like overflows to something strange or something. I don't know. It still doesn't show anything. It's strange. It's really strange. It's really strange. If FLS, I can't understand why it doesn't work. Coordinate seems fine. At least it should show something now. Maybe we do it like this. Let's try, like, will it draw anything at all? Because I can't understand. Maybe I messed up coordinates here actually. Like let's check out if it will draw like rectangle at all. That I don't know. No, maybe it can draw rectangles like this, like so much. Let's try different coordinates, like a bit smaller than actual screen size, like 70 and 60. Because I don't know what happens. I made strange bug. No, it still don't work. I don't know. Maybe it can draw such big rectangles at all. Maybe it can like this. Maybe like numbers are really too big for it. I don't know. No, nothing. Of course nothing, because it's not RSC. It's yeah. Bobby Cage being dumb, get used to it. Let's see now. Yeah, this is Flash. So let's do it again. What is screen size? Yep, seems right. So what about FLS? Yeah, we set FLS, and if no. If FLS is greater than 0, then we do it. And overall we just decrease it by 1. Yeah, I think I see the issue. Let's put it like to the 1/3 of frame. 1/3 of second, I should say. Because whole sync runs on 30 FPS or something. Let's check out. So, yeah. Yeah, very good. Probably some epilepsy sensitive people died right now. We should probably set a bigger value so it doesn't flash so much. Maybe No. This flash is really bad. No. It's, maybe we don't. What about we draw not rectangle but circle at place of heat, like CRC, yeah, CRC. So what are arguments? X, Y, and so I don't know where to draw it. Maybe player position. Let's try. I don't like this flash at all. It could be cool for like background or something like, you know, I can see it happening in like Atari 2600 games, but now with 1-bit display just ugly to me. Let's try it. Okay, I expected something better, you know. Wait. I like thought that it was each frame it will see that FLS is bigger than 0 and it will subtract it, and each time it will draw like smaller circle. Screw this effect, like, you know. I don't know actually what to add to this game, which like visual identifications, I don't know. Flash is bad to mint, circle. Why circle does not work? I don't know. I really don't know. Anyway, so I had small idea about different game. Let's make a bit of. Let's make like new card. So I thought about like making pawn-like game, like for one player at least. So what we do here? So what we do here? So I thought about a game like this. So you have paddle. You have paddle in the bottom of your screen, and here is a ball, and it like moves around. So you have to bounce it around. Another suggestion was like to make game harder with passing of time. So let's do it step by step. At first, I think we need to have paddle. So knowing how hard it is to actually make collisions for it, I had the same idea of distance, but like I had the same idea for distance, but you know, usually in games like this, you don't work with single pixel for paddle. You have like rectangle or something. So what we do here, I have to know like how circles are drawn here. This is like thing I need to know. Like, are they drawn around? Like we have circle, and does it draw a circle around it, or it draws like sprites and create like it has coordinates of sprite starting at top left coordinate. Maybe circles here that have the same thing. So I will have variables. Yeah, I will have variables. I need to check it. We will draw it at 0 coordinate with radius of 5 for example. Wait a minute. No, it won't work. Yeah, this is better. So I need to know how exactly circles are drawn here. A bit at least. Here is a pump. I don't know why I called card like this. Yeah, so it has center. Okay, that's good. So what we need for pawn game. I will use same principle for initialization, like previous time. We have init variable, and what we will have. And what we will have to define, we have to define ball x, how we will draw it, how we will keep it, I will say so. Ball x for ball x and ball y for ball y position, I suppose. So we need to init these ones. So what is center of screen would be? 32 for y coordinate. Let's put it a bit further. And for x position it will be 36, I think. What we have, we need our paddle position as well. How we will call it? I'm thinking about variable name. I thought about naming it piss and poop, but piss and pop, but no, it's not. But I will run into problems with such variable naming. So paddle position x. Yeah, let's just use the same names. And for y position we will take maybe 70. Why not? What we also need? We will need. I thought about a bit. I thought about it. We will need coordinates for ball, like speed, vertical and horizontal. Yeah, we just initialization things and it going a bit out of control. I don't know why. I don't know how you can do it for better. So we will need to initialize velocity. So let it be just ball velocity x and y. And also we will need variables for direction. Ball direction x and y, I suppose, because you will see, because this is what warning me, you can't like do a negative number, so we can still have single variable for x velocity, but the problem is we still need to know should we subtract it or add to the variable, so we will need variable for it, another one. But let's make it randomized, why not? I suppose. Wait, can we do it randomized? We don't have numbers with points, so maybe should just keep like just be 1 or 0. Yeah. Oh wait, I was missing it with velocity. I don't know why. So what is random function? Sorry. Between 0 and 1. 0 will represent like left and 1 will represent right. 0 will represent left and 1 will represent right. So this is for BDX and I think this is all stuff we need. We have player position. We will have distance checking variable, but we don't need to initialize it. What else we will need? Score counter. Let's get rid of it for now. Let's just try to make some kind of physics. So I think about something. How we will bounce off ball, because for that we will need to change value of ball direction x or y, but the problem I see here is You can't just flip number of course because there are no negative numbers or something. And if you hit wall, like, to switch between 0 and 1, you will need constant checks for already stored value, which is like ridiculous and code consuming. So I'm thinking about it right now. I think I will come later when I will have something in mind. So the problem I saw is like if you hit the wall, you will need constant checks. For example, if 0 means left and 1 means right. If 0 means left and 1 means right, we like can just subtract it or add. We will need constantly check it or something. We can like increment it, yeah, just by 1 and check if and check check this number by mod function to see direction which we need, but it would mean another two variables, I think. So something middle, like something medium, I come up with is like it will just still increment by 1, but it will check a number constantly, and if it's bigger than 1, it will just reset back to 0. So like it doesn't check for content of variable, but it checks if it's greater, it just checks it. I think it's better somewhat because we won't need 2 more variables for something simple like this. And I think overall it's pretty good solution for code like this. So what we need another thing. So I think this is all. I also realized that you don't need to check if init variable is 0, like to change it. I suppose that code works like from beginning to the end, and you can just, after doing all of this in the start, you can just set it to 1 instead without checking. So what we do next? We do game logic. So what we will need? I'm trying to remember what I did. Oh yeah, I just got the problem. I can't just draw the rectangle representing player paddle because this shithole like doesn't work like this. I will need another 2 variables. Like in tick 8 or something, you can just use 1 variable and like you could draw a rectangle and represent its coordinates with a single variable. For example, I have variable player x, and for left corner I can just mention that we should use player x position but decrease it by 4, and for right corner we can use the same value but increase it by 4. But we can do it because like argument consists only of 3 characters. So we will, for better representing of player, we will need Let me come up with names. Paddle graphics X and Y. I think it works so. Yeah, so it goes a bit here. So we check another for again for initialization a few times. And what we need to set these variables for pgx and pgy. So which coordinates we need for paddle. Let's take player position. We have why I have, okay, let's do it B and Y, like A is first X position, B is second position. I don't know why it's called like this. So player position, it starts at 36. We can try to make it 34 here and 38 here and 34 here. Then we end initialization. Then we do basic, we do clearance of screen. We draw characters. So we use PGA and PGB. And PY, and for example, let's replace it with number. I think it will be more readable. Yeah, like this, maybe. Wait, I think I messed up something. Why I set Y position of player to why? Why it won't fit to the screen? Are you joking? It should be like this at least. So like this, and we draw our ball. Sad news, we have only one ball, but sorry, bad joke. CRC. So we draw it at ball X and ball Y, and I think radius 5 will be good enough. Let's check out how it works. Pump, yep. I don't know why it draws like this, like seriously. Look at this panel, oh god. Anyway, who cares? Maybe we should make paddle a bit bigger by modifying these numbers. Yep, it looks much better. So what we do next? We should make basic controls for paddle. If button left, I can see the problem. If button left is equal to 1, it means that what we do, we move we subtract 1 from the player position, and we must also subtract the same thing from our graphical coordinates. Yeah, I should correct my writings here. Let's take this entire code and rewrite for right direction. So I think it will do the thing. Let's check out. Yeah, it works. Good. So what we do next? We must apply like motion to the or ball. So what do we do here? We must check for ball direction x. Let's check it. If bdx is equal to 0, it means we must move the ball to the left. So what we do here, we subtract 1 from the we subtract it not by 1 but by velocity, and if it's equal to the 1, it means that we must move the whole thing to the right, meaning we must add the value to the coordinate. So let's check it. Ball should move at x coordinate. Yep, it moves. Fine. It just flies away, but anyway. Now let's rewrite it for y coordinate. I think this video will be much faster and easier because we're doing pretty the same thing. I don't know why. Like, anyway. So 0 will means up and 1 will means down. That's fine. So let's look at our ball, how it works. Yep, it moves now. Okay. So let's do the next thing, collision with boundaries of the screen. So what we will check for is, let's make collision with top wall. If y position is less than 0. I hope it will work. Let's just check 1 just in case, because I don't sure how negative numbers exist in here. I shall this greater for this. So if not x but y, so what we do, we must add 1 to the ball direction y, reversing it, and we must do another check. If ball direction y is greater than 1, we will just revert it back to 0. I hope I'm doing this right. And let's do the same for left wall. If x position, then we check this. If it's greater, then we revert it. Yeah, code is very tedious. I'm still thinking how good game you can make with this, with such code. Anyway, let's check. Yep, it works. Yep, let's look. Yep, it works. Great. It still doesn't collide with paddle, but anyway. Let's do the same, but for right wall. If ball x position is 70 greater than 71, then we add to the x, and if it's greater, wait, why we do it twice? We can wait. We can cut this out. We can. I think we just should cut them out and put it here. So let me check this code. If y position is less than 1, we revert. If it's less or greater, then we also revert it. And if values are greater, then we revert them to 0. That's good. Now let's make collisions with paddle. We'll make them the same way as previous time. DST. We will check player's distance and ball position to the bob. Let's use bob for distance here. I should write it down. Because with such limited space for naming variables, probably you will have to use something obscure. So we set it, and if distance of bob is less than what is radius of circle? If it's less than 5, then we revert. Then we revert y position. I think. Let's check how it works. I think something went wrong. Yeah, it constantly just collides with you or something. Yeah, it's not good. So maybe increase distance. I don't know. I had similar bugs in my own game. So I thought about yeah, probably I will have some time trying to fix this. So maybe we should not just revert its position, but also like push it back a bit. So what we do next is, if it's less, we subtract manually a bit of position, so it doesn't collide with us constantly. Let's check this out. Yep, it works better now. Let me see when collision happens a bit closer, because I want to make it look more realistic. Yep, it works a bit. Let's like change a bit, yeah, that's good. So I also want like its X position to be randomized, so when you like hit it, it can go this way or this, so it's more variable a bit. So what we do here is we check again and we set BDX to the random between 1 and 0, just for fun. So let's try it. Yep, sometimes speed of 4 paddle is not enough in some starting cases. That's not good. Yep, it pretty works. It goes this way, it's fine. And yep, it can go back. So what I have in mind, wait a bit. Where do I check buttons? Yeah, right. Let's increase the speed. So player has more chances. And I had something in mind. I had like idea, what if we tie the randomized, like the change of ball direction X to not like random, but depending on your buttons. For example, if you press action button at the moment of collision, right, like at right time, you can send it like you can send it back or something. This probably won't work because it will check for press state or something, like you can just hold it, but anyway. Let's move this. Let's move those lines in the end. So let's check how it plays. Oh, yep. We can just press it at any time. Yeah, I knew it would be broken. So yeah, let's just check it. Let's just make it, randomize it. Now let's make some noises. Let's make some noises. So what if we make them a bit different depending on where it happens? So for example, if it happens when colliding with your paddle, if it happens colliding with your paddle, we place low pitched tone. If ball position X is less than 1 or greater than 71, meaning it hits vertical walls, it means that we play another sound. And if bill Y less than 1, we play another sound, like this. Yep, it plays sounds. I don't like this ball, however. Like these few pixels, I don't like them at all. Can we get rid of them? Maybe draw it in smaller size. No, it doesn't fix anything at all. Maybe 0. 0, please, work. Oh. Oh. Uh, 2, maybe. No. Okay, it changes in real time, it's cool, but... can anybody tell which value I used previously? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is what I call difficulty. Anyway, wait, what was... less than 5? Okay, I think it was 6, like... Yep, it was like this, I think. So I think this is all. We have like something like Pong. I'm thinking about Breakout with this thing, but I would probably make it tomorrow. So the idea is we're filling board with white pixels, and it checks for and we have ball, and it like checks for color of pixel, maybe. Yeah, it has strange bugs here. Noise here is horrible. Please get out of here, please. How I'm going to fix it? So maybe I won't push it back by whole two numbers, but yep. Maybe just one will do the thing. What the? Wait. What was it? Yeah, it's already enough. And no, please, no. Don't go into the backrooms, please, no. There's nothing good for you. Yeah, I think it still works. Let me check. Sometimes it feels like it can go away, but anyway. So maybe still two. Let's leave it like this, or one. Yeah, just one. And I wanted something else. Oh, yeah, another thing I had is like make difficulty raising with time. So maybe we have like special timer. We call it SAS. So let's add one to this timer each time, and if this timer is bigger than like five by and if this timer hits like 5 seconds, I think this is right, yeah, then we add 1 to the BVX, and maybe when it's greater than 75 we add this to the BVY. I don't know, let's just experiment a bit. And if it's greater than 150, then we reset it back to the 0, maybe like this. Let's see how it works, I don't know. So here's my game. Oh. Something went wrong, I suppose. Oh yeah, I'm dumb, because shit hits the fan real fast. So Yeah, let's do it just at once with VVX. Yeah, like this. No, please, no. The collisions here are like very strange. So, oh yeah, yeah, good. It's becoming hard. Yep, it flew away. So how fast is it? Yeah, thanks a lot. Uh, let's draw a rectangle at bottom of screen. And like one maybe. And it will take BVX as its destination or something. Like this. So I can see what is less speed you can bear with. Yep, it's one. Okay. And screw you. You know what? I hate this. Why it works here? Why? I can't understand it. Why? Okay, so it hits too. And I miss it. Very good. I love this. I hate this left side of board. Why? Why it's like this? Can we change it a bit? If BLX is less than 0, let's try 0. I don't know. Okay, it seems like working now. Yes, that's good. No, please, no. Don't lag, please. Yeah, it seems like it doesn't has any problems with left side now. Yeah, still has. Thanks. So third speed is like seems like the biggest. We can handle this. So if BVX is greater than 3, then we change it to the back to 1. And we do the same but for Y coordinate. Yeah, I think that's fine. Do we have anything else? I don't know how to fix this left wall. Let's take this line out. Yeah, let's look at this. Please, no. Please, no. Don't lag. Please. Fucking gold. It just flew through me. Good. Yeah, probably. Where this was? If Bob is less than 5, subtract 1 from... Yeah, let's add 2 because seems like it doesn't work at all. Probably with the speed it just... like goes further into us. I'll explain it a bit later. So like it goes... because of the speed, it goes so much far into us that it just makes new collisions. Screw you, you know what? How you getting here? Like, why you don't have these problems with the right corner? Are you kidding me? How I hate this. What I'm doing wrong? My head is trying to process it. How I'm going to fix it? I hate this left wall. My strongest enemy of all time. Left wall in pump. Why made this? Why they made it pump? Who knows? So maybe I just won't fix it. Like maybe I don't know why it doesn't. Why it doesn't work? Please explain. I should have really commented. I have problems now. Is less than 1. I don't know. I don't know at this moment what to do. I hit this left wall. Why I'm making this? It goes like on the same path for like whole 2 game cycles. Yeah, that's good. I like it. And it's getting bugged again. Oh, you know what? I already spent so much time on how much? 1 hour again. Are you kidding? How I spent hour on this? I think I'll publish it for now as it is, and I'll polish it a bit later. Yeah, I will do something with collisions, and I can see the problem now because sometimes it just it does the same pass for like you know what, I didn't still explain everything. Yeah, I want to talk, why not, a bit of my personal stuff. Maybe I'll explain this while I do this. So what problems we need to solve? Yeah, let's not make BDX random. Each time, let's just... Wait, I don't see random function. Wait, hold on. Wait, I didn't know something. Wait a minute. Wait, does it just... Wait, shouldn't it be randomized? Wait. No, it hits back, but... Wait, shouldn't it also sometimes hit it, like, forward? Like, wait, yeah, it just hits back. Why? So, I played, like, Quake 3 today for first time. You know, this game I Dictator made. I played this game, like with a real person for first time, and you know what, it sucks. uh, well, I just can't process how this video takes almost as much as previous one. Okay. Wait, let me go through it. Yep. Wait. Uh, add 1 to the BDX. Yeah, this code is becoming really messy. So I was playing Quake 3 today for first time with real person, and it like really sucks. We played multiple ID games together, actually, cooperative and multiplayer. Doom, Doom 1, Doom Ultimate Doom, and this mess called like Final Doom. Like, I don't like TNT at all. We didn't like it at all. We also didn't like Plutonium much. Probably I don't have to explain why. I don't remember that much experience much, but it was pretty fun actually. And then then there were Quake game, Quake 2 and Quake 3, and when we played Quake 3, like, we probably understood the quality and value of this much from these old games. Like, probably Quake 3 has these really messy maps. They're like really small and they're easy to navigate, really. And they don't have many details. And they don't look like good at all. Like, the thing I love it in Quake 2 is decorations. There are pretty many decorations here. Else, if you play on maps which were supposed for cooperative and playthrough, like, they're also still good for deathmatch. They're actually really good because there's a bit of suspense while traveling level, and like, you have to keep this all in head. And also these maps usually have some like places where you can hide. They're like lighting, you can hide it in as well. I have hilarious situation when playing one of Quake 2 maps. I just hid under ladder, like in corner, and person I was playing with, he just didn't saw me. I laughed so hard. Like, yeah, these maps like have such moments, you can hide in them and everything. And Quake 3 doesn't have it all. Like all maps are pretty boring, they lack of details. Like I don't mean like visual details, there are a bit of them. There's surely not enough of them. Like textures are pretty repetitive, boring, and there are not like many details, like they're just corpse or two on map. There's some cool Easter eggs, like we found icon of scene portrait on one of walls. It was cool, but when we talk about gameplay, these maps like they don't provide such lighting places where you can hide or you can see your enemy either. There are not many architecture places where you can hide, like there are just staircases and passages, like you can't like make any traps or something. And yeah, these maps are like so boring. There are also not many traps or something like this. There are not many of them at all. The only the maps which cool at this moment are space maps. There's one for tournament mode. This one is pretty cool because there's like cube with BFG and there's like circle in air. You can shoot it and cube will close. It's cool trap, like it's very cool. But it's like the only moment I saw in game so far while playing this. And yes, this makes maps pretty boring in gameplay terms, and this is bad. And also weaponry is kinda sucks. Weaponry kinda sucks. We played even so, the moment behind weapons in Quake 2, even when compared to Quake 2. So about weaponry in Quake 3, even compared to Quake 2, Quake 2 Arsenal like feels more badass. The something I noticed is animations in Quake 3 are faster, like they feel light or something like this, and sound is not so like loud and smoochy. It's not juicy. It's like dull or something. And like weapons overall placed somewhere on lower part of screen, they're not show it much. While even Quake 2 having the same weapons, like not all of them, like Gauntlet appeared in Quake 3, but whatever, Railgun and some other weapons were there. And anyway, Quake 2 had weapons there were, I think, detailed a bit more in texture model sense, and they were, I think they were taking a bit more space on screen and they were sounding much louder. You could feel impact by sound. You could feel impact by their animations. They were slower. They were like what. And this is what makes Quake 3 Arsenal dual looking. And like the whole weaponry is like sucks at all. The most of part you have like only Gauntlet, which is cool weapon by gameplay mechanics. The cool thing about it is like really overpowered if you know how to use it. It like can kill even full healthy player in some hits. It's cool, but well, yeah. And then there's chain gun, which looks cool, but does not works as much as chain gun from Quake 2. And then there's super shotgun. Like it's interesting that there's no regular shotgun at all, only super shotgun, but it feels like it shows like regular shotgun from Quake or shotgun even from Doom, like it's not powerful at all. And then there's grenade launcher, which does not appear much. And then there's rocket launcher, which is pretty only weapon you will be using because it's like easier and more powerful. And then there's railgun, which harder to use but it's stronger. But yeah, and it still doesn't feel as much powerful as from Quick 2. Quick 2 railgun, I think was, I don't remember. I think by damage output they're basically the same. Just Quake 2 has enemies in co-op which can stand railgun shot, but anyway, railgun from Quake 2 feels more powerful, more heavy, and then you have plasma gun from Quake 3. I remember even somebody mentioned that Doom Zero had a bit of Quake 3 style into plasma gun, but I don't know, there's also something wrong with Quake 3 plasma gun. The thing I love about this is it actually reminds a bit about Doom plasma gun in terms of shape, because in Quake 2 plasma gun is something. It looks different, it looks cool, but it's different. So it's kind of cool. It's cool that Quake 3 overall, it's like, no matter its disadvantages, it feels like throwback to old games. You have Bitterman, I don't remember, is it guy from Quake 2, then there's Ranger from Quake 1, then there's Doom guy from Doom games, and then there's like all various types of creatures, some monsters. I think there's even one skin which looks like monster from Quake 2, you know, this monster which used railgun. And now you can play as it. We will talk about characters a bit later. And then there's BFG, and it sucks at all. It's not, it's fucking damn, it's piece of shit, because it's basically just plasma gun with less fire rate and more damage, and that's all about it. That's whole weaponry, and you will just, and most of the time you will face just plasma gun, rocket launcher, chain gun, super shotgun, and gauntlet. That's all for whole game, and maps are boring. And this is why game is feels bad. You know, when I was playing this person, he actually wanted to sleep after this. We both wanted to sleep, and I felt like I was not using brain at all to play this. When I was playing this much in other games, I had to remember placements of weapons and etc. And like I had to remember memory, map layout in memory, where to go, where to find it. But I don't feel like I have to do the same job in Quickster, because maps are small anyway. You can find stuff here and there anyway, so you don't have to use your brain. You just run and shoot, and that's not thing for me. I don't like to crawl around maps too much in Doom, but even this at least adds some tension. I think good thing which I think game which did it right is Drive. It looks like Left 4 from Cooperative, but it has like, you can see players in Deathmatch. You can see players while playing Deathmatch in your map, so you don't have to constantly run around map trying to find them. You can just look into your map. Yes, this is like somewhat bad, but because you can choose it, but I think you could leave this in other games. And adding this as option, like you can play on smaller maps one by one, or like face to face or duel. You can like switch it off on smaller maps, and if you still want to play big maps but don't want to crawl around blindly, you can then turn it on. This is a good feature. And I can see appeal of Quake 3 maps in these terms, but they're too small, in my opinion. So yeah, there's something messy with this. And about characters, there's interesting eye character, like eye on legs. This is funny. This is funny that some monsters have unusual anatomy or something like this. This is really cool. And there's even female version of Doomguy. This is like cursed. like, I don't know. It feels like stuff from special Rule 34 sites, like Fem Doom guy, but it turns out this is like actual thing or something like that. It's not Doom guy, it's called like Phobos, but it looks like Doom guy. Or, I don't, yeah, I think the skin call it Phobos, but yeah, it looks like Doom guy, so it's probably him. But actually, Doom lore has a other Marine, so it can be actually different Marine. Who knows? But anyways, this is funny that this game has female Doom guy. It would be funny if they included female versions of Ranger. Like, anyway, and there was like strange characters. There's like women, some women skins. They're very big. They're a bit chubby, like really lot. Oh, one of them has like naked sides, naked legs. It's a bit funny, and when inspecting corpse of this character, I noticed that they like have really big booba, and I think you can see even nipples on them. It's like really strange character design for such game. I don't know, it's something funny. Like, it looks like they really put some effort into the game, but I think they did too much of artwork instead of gameplay, and this is what sucks. I don't know what to tell much about other games. I don't know what to expect from Quake 4. I don't think we will have this soon because person I'm playing with have like not really good internet, and Quake 4 takes like a lot of memory. So yeah, um, um, yeah, that's pretty all with Quake 3. I don't know. It's like cool to inspect this game and compare this to previous one, like from emotions and what it makes you feel. And we still didn't fix this fucking bugs. We still have to do some job, but I don't know how to do it. I really don't know what to do with this. The only thing I can add for now is to, if action button equals to 1, we will reset position of ball. We will reset ball position. That's all I can do for now. I already put a lot of time in this video and I kinda had to already finish it. So when action button pressed, we just reset position. That's all I can do for now. Yeah, that's all for now. I suppose it flies back into its original direction. Wait, didn't I like made it randomize it? Ball direction X. I think the problem here is because it's like we should make collisions a bit bigger, maybe. Probably this is the thing because I suppose it still goes far enough into you to make it X velocity flip round and then return back to its original value. Let's check this out. I don't know how it will work with greater speed. It still goes as it wants. Yep. So what if we will add 2 to the ball direction X? So like it won't change at all? Yep, I suppose it won't change at all. And it should work. Or maybe we can don't do anything about it? No, it's still... Why we're doing anything with this at all? Like, why? Let's cut it out. So yeah, this is why I didn't like it, or like didn't really like it. This game called Quick 3. It's I don't know why I talked about it. I just had to express it. Oh yeah, it works. Yeah, and we also have something else to do. So let's revert collisions a bit. Or no, they're working for now. Please no. Uh, so now the last thing we have to add is return of ball position. If ball Y position is greater than 64, then we revert its position. And we do it like this. So let's check this. Let's check this. What if we intentionally miss it? No, let's try this. Oh yeah. Seems like we fixed it since with the ball. Yeah, probably there was something missing with collisions. How they're working. Yes? Okay, yeah. It's getting back. So, yep. I think that's all for now. I will publish games soon. Choose the Discord server about fantasy consoles because I like feel lazy, too lazy to put it on my itch.io account. I don't know why. I feel lazy about it. I think this is all for now. We made simple Pong game or something like this with myself because we don't have friends to play. But actually, I think next time we will maybe try to make Arkanoid or something like this. This is probably will be much harder, maybe a bit. Who knows? Like we will have a field of bricks and or ball, and like we will have ball, and it will we can make collisions with these bricks by checking color, for example. I still wonder how we will draw all of these bricks, however. We can probably even use sprite sheet for this, who knows. Anyway, this is task for tomorrow. It was more interesting, we make like another game. a different type a bit, more complex, I would say. Maybe next time I would talk about some games I played or even made. Who knows? Even if you find this interesting. Anyway, I think this is all for now. Goodbye.